Did you know that a single, tiny inflammation in the hoof of a horse, cow, or any farm animal can spiral into a nightmare, not just for the animal itself, but for you as the caretaker? Imagine your strongest workhorse suddenly refusing to move, a dairy cow losing its appetite, or a bull limping helplessly with every step. Inflammation in the hoof may look minor at first glance, but if ignored, it can lead to excruciating pain, loss of productivity, reduced mobility, and, in severe cases, permanent disability. The truth is that healthy hooves are the foundation of every animal's well-being. And when we overlook even the smallest signs of irritation, the cost can be devastating physically for the animal and economically for the farmer. This is why today's discussion on how to manage inflammation and effectively remove irritants is more than just animal care. It is about protecting livelihoods, ensuring sustainable farming, and honoring the silent strength of the creatures that support us every single day. Inflammation is often called the silent enemy because it begins almost invisibly. A slight swelling, a bit of redness, or an unusual shift in the animal's gait can go unnoticed until the damage has already taken hold. What makes hoof inflammation so dangerous is how quickly it escalates. Without proper care, a minor irritation can become a chronic condition. Over time, the hoof may deform, the tissues weaken, and the animal's natural balance is lost. The pain forces them to move less, eat less, and eventually perform less, creating a ripple effect that affects the entire farm. A horse meant for strength and speed loses its endurance. A dairy cow intended to produce gallons of milk every day sees a sharp decline in yield. Even reproduction suffers, because a body in constant pain diverts its energy from fertility to survival. So what triggers these destructive processes? The list is longer and more complex than many expect. First and foremost, the environment plays a huge role. Damp, dirty stalls where manure and urine accumulate create the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. Constant exposure to moisture weakens the hoof wall, making it easier for infections to set in. Then come foreign body stones, gravel, and bits of debris that lodge themselves deep into the hoof crevices, acting like splinters that irritate with every step. Nutrition is another critical factor. Animals that lack balanced diets specifically, those deficient in minerals like zinc, copper, and biotin, or essential vitamins such as A and E, are far more vulnerable to inflammation and slow healing. Finally, improper trimming techniques, cutting too short, uneven angles, or irregular schedules place uneven pressure on the hoof. Each misstep becomes a stress point that eventually cracks, bleeds, and inflames. The good news is that every one of these causes has a solution if approached systematically. Experts emphasize a holistic routine built on consistency and awareness. It begins with the environment. Clean, dry, well-ventilated stalls are non-negotiable. Regular removal of manure, fresh bedding, and ensuring drainage prevents moisture from lingering. Alongside this, daily hoof checks are essential. By picking out hooves, removing dirt and trapped debris, and inspecting for early signs of irritation, you can intercept problems before they escalate. Antiseptic washes and medicated soaks provide immediate relief, killing harmful microbes while soothing the inflamed tissue. This step alone can dramatically reduce the severity of infections and prevent them from spreading. Nutrition cannot be ignored either. A well-fed animal is naturally resilient. Diets enriched with trace minerals and vitamins strengthen the keratin structure of the hoof, enhance immunity, and speed up recovery. Think of it as building a fortress from within. The stronger the foundation, the harder it is for inflammation to take hold. On top of this, trimming and hoof care performed by skilled hands ensure that each animal steps with balance. A hoof that carries weight evenly avoids unnecessary pressure points, reducing stress and the likelihood of cracks or splits. Experts also recommend regular intervals for trimming rather than waiting until problems arise. Preventive trimming keeps hooves symmetrical and strong, creating long-term stability. Yet, beyond the technical steps lies an even deeper truth. Hoof health is not just about fixing what is broken. but about creating a culture of care. Every attentive glance, every careful cleaning, every adjustment in diet adds up. When you dedicate time to proper hoof care, you are not just treating an inflammation. You are investing in the vitality and productivity of your animals for years to come. You are also saving yourself from future losses, costly veterinary bills, and the heartbreak of watching an animal suffer. Farmers who adopt these practices consistently report stronger, healthier herds, improved yields, and fewer disruptions in daily farm operations. In short, they reap both emotional satisfaction and financial reward. So, as you reflect on the silent power of inflammation, remember this: the solution lies not in a single miracle treatment, but in a disciplined approach. Clean the environment. Remove irritants, nourish from the inside, and trim with precision. Do this, and you transform the hoof from a fragile point of weakness into an enduring pillar of strength. Healthy hooves mean healthy animals, and healthy animals mean thriving farms. If today you take away one message, let it be this strong: steady feet are not a luxury. They are the very foundation of life itself for the animals we depend on. And if you found this journey insightful, share it, talk about it, and join a growing movement of caretakers who believe that prevention, compassion, and expertise can change the future of animal care. Because when our animals walk strong, so do we.